Hello! So Starmer got a grilling in the Commons. Walsh will have the hearing to determine if Trump gets his new Fed chair, and the 2-week ceasefire looks likely to end tomorrow as both sides appear far apart from each other. It's Tuesday the 21st. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Starmer was on the ropes for about 2.5 hours over Mandelson's failed security vetting. The main attack point was whether he misled Parliament and should resign. Starmer is desperately sticking to the position that he did not know. The comparison to Partygate is evident when Starmer was pushing for Boris Johnson to resign. The key difference is that Boris's hollow defence was thrown out by the committee, which concluded that he did know and that he was deliberately misleading Parliament. Whether Starmer has done enough to save his skin with MPs or with the voters in the May elections, well, that all remains to be seen as this story looks set to run further. Reeves has been on. Her new idea is to float a so-called war bond. These would be government-backed bonds earmarked specifically for defence spending. Defence Secretary John Healey is supportive of the idea, and technically it should allow her to fund the increase to 3% of GDP without technically breaking her own borrowing rules. Name me a more patriotic investment right now. I'll wait. Over in the US, Walsh will testify before the Senate Banking Committee today. He will vow to protect Fed independence and retain the focused mandate, but the senators will all know how he has lobbied for regime change at the Fed. They will also recognise him as Trump's new mole, knowing that how Trump has been trying to take control of the Fed, fire Powell and weaponise the DOJ against the Fed. Things could get a little bit fruity. Meanwhile, Trump's approval rating has hit a new second-term low. He's down to 37%, and the Middle East outlook is unlikely to reverse that anytime soon. He's widely thought to be on the back foot with Iran, and the 2 weeks are up tomorrow, and the ceasefire is looking pretty fragile. In the market, the dollar index fell to around 98.05 as risk appetite improved, but sentiment will shift pretty quickly if the ceasefire ends tomorrow. Sterling kicks off this morning fairly flat against the dollar. We're around 135.25. We're up against the euro around 114.90, and euro dollar is fairly flat around 117.75 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.